Yo, welcome back to another video, you guys. So this is more like an update. This is part two of this whole update of NASDAQ, US30, AUD, USD, and gold, right? So currently, right now, I have gold on the chart, but I want us to start. Let's start with NASDAQ, right? So this is NASDAQ, and it hit our stop loss. Man, this trade hit our stop loss. So yeah, actually, it hit our stop loss last night. Yeah, I did see it. When let me check here. When did I update the guys here? Yeah, not even last night, but around 4 p.m. Yeah, when last day hit our stop loss, and yeah, I just told myself like, you know what, I was tired too. I was like, you know what, I'm gonna look at this the next day. So here we are, and so let's talk about this, you guys. So when I look at this, right, nothing much has changed in terms of like the bullish market structure. If anything, this just proves what I said on the other video, right? The fact that you never know what is gonna happen for sure. Even though yes, I have a proven strategy that works on my side, you know what I'm saying? You still have to control what you can control, which is how much you risk. You understand what I'm saying? So at the same time, now this is more like a trade review, right? I already see that I'm gonna have to do a re-entry on this only because everything is still in alignment in terms of the market structure here, and everything is still good. The only thing here is that this happened. I guess you would call this a stop loss hunt, whatever reason, whatever it is. I try not to get into those kind of like, hey, it happened. You know what I'm saying? And I was prepared for that. It's just that it did not give me the sell setup. You understand? So hence why I'm like I'm gonna do a re-entry because the sell setup did not happen. We are still in line with the buys, right? So when I looked at the daily time frame, right, I saw that this daily candle, right, it came and as you can see, it spiked below here, pretty much taking out this stop loss here, and it closed inside this level, right? Remember, this is the high low that I was talking about, and the high low is the one that holds this whole bullish market structure, all right? And it respected that. Also on the 8 hour time frame, just that I can't show it here, but I will try to when we transition to when I show you the some of the active trades. I will try to show you guys the 8 hour time frame that I'm talking about. And it also did reject. You understand? Also the 4 hours, you can see here it rejected above. So this is good sign in terms of the buy. You understand what I'm saying? So hence what I'm talking about. We're gonna have to get a re-entry here. um, of course, at the same entry level as before, like the same input as before. So we probably might have to just shift this to the other side, or we might even have to just adjust the stop loss slightly, a little bit. Where's that thing? Where's that thing? All right, somewhere here. All right, and then we still aim for the same thing. Now, as part of my rule, all right, I only allow myself to do a re-entry one time, right? But as long as the main structure is still intact, as long as the training plan, the setup is valid, I will take that trade. Again, also here, I have to control my risk. I can't risk everything. You know what I'm saying? Still the same risk that I took, the same amount of positions as I took, as long as you balance the equation. You understand what I'm saying? So now we're gonna have to take some trades here, open some positions, and yeah. So yeah, let me do that while we are waiting here. Let me just do that. I'm gonna try to like, no, you know what? I'll just share everything with you guys here. Now let me just explain US30. So for US30, yesterday, the conclusion of yesterday was like I missed the entry right here, and this one hit a stop loss. I'm cool with that. But let's move on from that. This one has been invalidated anyway, so let's remove that. This one, yeah, let's remove that too. So what can I say? Let's move this one to the other side. All right, yeah, so that everything becomes clear. So yeah, also let me remove that. So this trade that you would have probably entered from, let me fix this because I need it to be right there. So as I'm saying, like the trade that you would have entered here from this one here, you would have probably took some profits, hit TP1 here, something. This trade you would have already moved your stop loss into break even. Like this would be a risk-free trade. That's what I'm trying to say. So don't even worry about that. But right now, the one thing that I want to do is, because looking at this, the price, it pretty much failed to break above this high here. Um, and I think that, you know, it sort of like gives us an opportunity to get in on this buy market structure. And the only time I want to get in on this, I don't want to just enter anywhere, not even there. I want, if this can somehow come back into the same zone, I would want to enter here, and then the same TP would go there. You understand what I'm saying, you guys? Because this is a valid swing point. You know what I'm saying? And we also have this here that we can wait for, even if like it's gonna ever gonna come back here. So it's all about preparation, and that's all it is. Preparation. So this is the setup that I'm seeing on US30, and the only time that I want to get in on a buy, at least at this level, or if the price can somehow manage to come back all the way there. And then yeah, and then as we prepare for the opposite direction, I'd want to definitely put it here. All right. Here, yes, but this one is a little bit risky because it's not as strong compared to like this one here. Like when it comes, or when you look at it from here. I don't know, but you guys get me. Um, yeah. So these are the setups that I'm seeing. Um, yeah, you can just set a buy limit order there and a buy limit order there, and then for the opposite thing, yes, the same thing here. If it breaks below there, I want to see a candlestick close below there. Then where's the other thing? This, it has to, yeah, give me something here that I'm gonna work with. Pretty much the same setup that I've been saying all this other time on this side. This thing here. This is what I mean. Let me just go, and then let me do that. This is what I mean, guys. To say pretty much the same thing. So, and I know someone is asking like why you don't put that, like the same thing that I did here. With this one, like I'm saying, it's more so like, how can I put this? Like it's a little bit more of a higher risk. The chances of the price failing here, they are like high, but at the same time, the chances of the market continuing from here are also high. You understand what I'm saying? So to avoid this thing of like being indecisive and all that stuff, like let me just prepare for either way. You understand? When the price that is come here and it happens to tap in here and it wants to reverse here, I'm good. We can go. If it comes here and it does that, I'm good. But I'm not taking a sell, you understand, unless it breaks below here, or unless this sell comes from, where's this thing? Yeah, comes from here at this level here, just like how this has. You understand what I'm saying? That's the only time I would want to see myself taking a sell after it pretty much gives me these weeks here. That's the only time I want to take a sell. But other than that, I want to wait until it comes all the way here. I hope that you guys understand that, and I hope everything is clear. So let's go to AUD USD. AUD USD is currently still holding. The trade is active. And yes, this position here has been activated. This position here has been activated. So it's all about holding, and it almost hit our stop loss. All right, but hey, we're still in this trade. So there's nothing much to talk about. The only thing that I can emphasize or touch on really is this same thing here. All right, let's see here. So yeah, you see on the daily time frame, the daily candlestick here, as you can see here, it rejected, it closed above this, the level that the high low that I was looking for, it respected it. And then now the 4 hour, it pretty much, because this candle and this candle together, they like they cancel each other out. This is like an indecision, because yes, it closed below here. It was good, right? But then this next one, it came and it immediately went inside there. So yeah, and the good thing about this, we don't have to do anything here, because this trade, it's still alive. You know what I'm saying? We're still in this trade, so there's no need for us to disturb this trade, or to just let it be. Just let it be. Just let it be. Yeah. Then the next one here is gold. Gold. Everything here, it's also clear. So this one here is the one that's active at this level. Yes, this is an active trade on gold. This one, this position, it's still not active. I still set this as a buy limit in case the price, ends up coming here. So I'm not gonna delete this yet. I'm just gonna leave this buy limit there. And yeah, that's pretty much it, man. So yeah, so I think now I probably should have already shown you guys the live, the active trades, rather. So yeah, video that I was talking about, I want to show you all my active trades. So this is NASDAQ, right? So I ended up, yeah, so I did place the trade. So let me explain. So I took this, I executed this because, like I'm saying, as much as I want, I don't know how can I put this. Like it's more like I put this, or executed this. I'm like, okay, in case it wants to go and doesn't go back to the exact level, I'm cool with that. But the way that I did this, I calculated my risk properly. You understand? This is how much I'm risking. So I have like a limit of my risk. So I always divide my risk accordingly. So the positions that I open here, these are two positions with 0.10, and then two positions with 0.20. So adding up together, they still fall under my how much I'm willing to risk on this trade, like per trade. You understand? So I'm cool with this, and you know how it goes. This can still go either way, and I'm prepared to be like that. So that was NASDAQ. Let me show you US30. So this is US30. I just placed the buy limit orders. Again, everything is calculated according to my risk preference and other stuff. So here I have two positions, and then here I also have two positions. So together, this is like one trade. To me, I see this as one trade. When it comes to US30, I'm like, you know what, let me not go for all the limit here, because my preference really is $200. That's what I want to risk per trade. So here, for this one, I'm like, you know what, let's just, together, they're not gonna be more than $200. So that's a good thing. Two positions here, two positions here. We'll see how that's gonna turn out. And then this is AUD USD, the currency pair. So we're still active here, as you can see, the first position, the second position here. So we'll see, man. We'll see how everything is gonna turn out. And then the last one, which is gold. I told you only one buy limit order was activated, so we're still gonna see how this is gonna turn out. But yeah, man, this is me, and this is how I do my things. All right, so we'll see how everything is gonna turn out, you guys. Always control what you can control, which is how much you're willing to risk. At the end of the day, you never know how the trade is gonna turn out, but you don't want to do that thing. You be like, oh man, I wish I had entered the trade, I wish I didn't miss. You understand? So the way you do it is you have to be consistent, show up, be there. Yeah. So that's it, guys. This will be the end of the video. I will be I'm trying to be consistent with you guys. So first part 3 is coming. It's gonna drop, and you guys gonna see the mindset of how everything is really. Yeah. So peace out. Don't forget to like, don't forget to comment, subscribe, do all those things, and I'm out.